Hi guys, welcome back to the Hot Tea channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. Once again, you are listening to one of the video editors, is now Ray's beautiful voice, but since she's traveling, you're stuck with me. Today's video is a mini tea of everything that's happened recently on the internet. We are gonna talk about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star having a reunion, Austin McBroom getting exposed by Wittek and Majlak, plus some other Ace family drama, and a little update on Gabbie Hanna. But before we get into all of the tea, let me plug the Hot Tea Twitter account. Also make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you know when we post. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down anything you want. Okay, let's get into the tea. So first topic for today is Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star having a reunion and possibly Shane Dawson making a new series or planning to make a new series. Recently, Shane posted on his Instagram a Q&A about who people would like to see him do a series on. And let me just say, his series, although they are entertaining, I don't know if we can call them docu-series, more like glorified vlogs. At least I don't really see any professionalism in all of his series. They just look like really long vlogs with a lot of editing in them. Like there's not that much documentation, but I don't know, what do you guys think? Are you excited to see content from him? I know a lot of people are like, we don't like his series anymore, we don't like his content anymore, but some people really want him to come back with his conspiracy theories, not only on his new podcast, but just in general his long format content. Shane also visited Jeffree at his ranch last week in Wyoming. I know this is a little bit of old tea, but we just missed it because of all of the Gabbie tea that was happening and the Ace family drama that was happening last week. So please bear with us. Some of the tea that we're talking about is not the freshest, but you know, we still have to mention it because it's tea after all. In this TikTok, Jeffree showed that he had a little visitor and Shane was just, you know, having a time of his life.
Hey y'all, this isn't Yellowstone, but we're here at the Star Yak Ranch and we have a visitor. He came all the way from Colorado.
I just wanted to see my people.
Yes. Shane's mingling with the yaks and he's gonna see which one he wants for dinner tonight.
Oh?
Both of them have kind of stepped out of the scene. They're not as much in LA anymore. Both of them moved to states that are a bit more calm and not as hectic. So I don't know, do you guys think that they'll be filming soon? Do you think that they're gonna do any content or maybe new makeup collab? I don't know. I want to know your thoughts though, so please let me know what you think. Next topic is about Ethan Klein and H3H3 winning lawsuit. Well, kind of. As you guys know, H3H3, in particular Ethan, has been sued in the last around 12 months. In the last year, he has been sued about 3 or 4 times by the same guy, Ryan Kavanagh, technically by Thriller because Ryan is the CEO of the company. They have been suing the H3 Productions company for copyright issues. We have covered majority of the tea about that, so please watch some of our previous videos. You're gonna see some of them on the screen if you want to know more information. But basically, Ethan updated us on one of the lawsuits, and I'm gonna read you some of the tweets that he posted earlier today. Ethan tweeted, "Just 100% of our attorney's fees from @Thriller for their frivolous and malicious lawsuit. I doubt I will ever see a cent of that dough because they seem to be on the verge of bankruptcy. Hey, @Thriller, social media guy, DM me if you were looking for a new job." Damn, that's savage. And then his other tweet was, "Our copyright and defamation lawsuits are still ongoing. We will have updates in September, hopefully." So we are gonna see some updates on that. We'll keep you posted if Ethan or any of the other H3 people talk about the lawsuits. It seems like Ethan doesn't play when it comes to lawsuits, you know, it's not his first rodeo, so he's pretty certain when he can fight back and when he cannot. What do you guys think? Do you think Ryan Kavanagh will try to sue him one more time or will he back off? Let me know what your thoughts are. And next cup of tea is about Austin McBroom being exposed. We have been talking a lot about the Ace family recently. We talked about Shyla Walker, part of the extended Ace family, clapping at Catherine and Austin and her ex, which is Austin's brother. So we've talked about that. Please watch the videos if you want more details, but basically now more people are coming for Austin because apparently he's a jerk, allegedly. So Wittek and Majlak exposed Austin in a podcast that they were featured on. This clip that I'm gonna show you was in the podcast episode, but it got removed very quickly, but I think someone posted it on TikTok, so the clip that I have is from the TikTok account that posted the clip. So yeah, here is the clip.
Well, I feel like when you're on that level, you have so much more to lose. You're a public figure. You can't walk around like that. I feel like you have to be so much more responsible.
Oh, you would think so, but man, there's this one YouTube creator, bro, that's just been doing it for years, bro. I cannot believe. Homie,
Oh, I know who it is.
Homie. I
know who it
cannot
is.
believe it.
I know
bro.
who it is.
Stop. Listen to me.
I wanna say it.
No, you don't. Just keep it to
Oh,
yourself.
Cut it out. Say it to me.
Can you say it? Just beep it.
Austin McBroom.
Obviously. What are you talking about?
Yes, dude.
Bro,
Every
bro,
single
bro, listen
chick
to
I've
me.
ever managed, he's in their DMs, bro.
I
Every
cannot
single chick.
believe it. Bro, I was,
So
okay.
what is his wife just not give a
No,
fuck? or is she-
no. Please don't.
I don't
Please
know.
don't. I don't want to get into that.
I just said a wife. It could be
I have no idea what the circumstances
All
are.
right. What I'm trying to say to you is this.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that after all these years, because I was seeing this happen in 2017, 2018. I'm with a chick yesterday. Yesterday, homie. 97K on Instagram.
Yep.
Just on the scene. Just got to LA a
2
week
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
I got a girl 2 weeks ago, same thing.
She goes,
Same thing.
yo, so-and-so.
Sent the
DM'd
message and
you.
unsent it.
And unsent.
Yeah. Oh, he said the same shit.
And
Yo,
sent it again and unsent it. I go, homie, how is this real?
Yeah.
How is this real, bro?
It's wild.
Basically, they talked about someone that was very creepy and texted girls that he shouldn't be texting because he's in a relationship and he has been caught before. But even in the past week or two, he has been talking to people that Mike had signed under him. And yeah, Austin, they are alleging that it's him. I can't confirm that it is him, but that's what they're saying, so there you go. Speaking of the Ace family, their wedding has been canceled because of Catherine's back issues, as well as Austin's new fight with Gib because the fight was rescheduled. And while we're talking about the Ace family, let's talk about the extended Ace family. Again, Landon McBroom, we're mentioning him. As I told you earlier, we talked about Shyla exposing him as well as the rest of the McBrooms. So Landon actually responded. He posted a video which he titled Deadbeat Dad, which was one of the things Shyla said about him. So he's not clickbaiting, not at all. This is a little bit of cold tea at this point because it happened like a week ago. But in this video, he was like, I want to be above this. I don't want to get involved in drama anymore. He says that he's done with that, the exposing, the back and forth drama, claims that he wants to stay positive and now respond to it.
That time, since she ever came out and all this stuff happened, everyone is waiting for me to say something. Everyone is waiting for me to say the real truth and expose and show and highlight and do stuff. And I am here to tell you guys, no. I'm done with all that. Really, the new stuff that's going on has nothing to do with me. I'm done speaking on this subject as a whole. I'm done speaking on all this thing. All this stuff is very private. Everything that's going on between me and her, everything's going on with our whole situation, it's just very private. I don't feel the need to speak on that ever again.
But at the same time, he also called out Shyla. He said that she's disrespectful, but he's not gonna be disrespectful to her, and that he's above all that, and he wants to get past this.
Talked about me, throwing shade, done subliminal crazy stuff non-stop basically ever since the situation. I have not said anything. I've not disrespected her. I haven't even talked about the subject in a long time. As you can check back, I didn't say anything. I haven't said anything. I don't want that to be a thing anymore. If you look at my platform, I don't want you to think of negative things. I don't want you to think of this crazy story. I want you to think of something else. I want you to come to my page,
And he wishes that he could show his daughter more. And as you guys know, Shyla was like, I don't want my daughter to be online anymore. A few months back, while he was actively talking about the breakup and what's going on in his life, he brought the fact that he can't really show his daughter Solene as much as he would like to, but he gets views when he posts her in the thumbnail or like adds her in the title of the video or has her in the background. Obviously, he's not showing her face, but yeah, he gets more views when he includes his daughter, so I can see why he wants to show her off more. Doubt it's because he wants to post so much wholesome content, maybe because his daughter brings views. In his comment section, he pinned a comment that said, I want to move in love and positivity, not hate. I love you all. I'm happy. My daughter is happy. That's all that matters. Please do not look to me for any slander or outbursts or negative things to say about my child's mom or the situation. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day. I don't think he's past the drama. He enjoys the drama. He posted a whole video where he explained the situation, right, with the whole taking his daughter to Disney without talking to Shyla about it because she planned this whole Disney trip when she wanted to include him as well because of her daughter's birthday. But then he just did that in spite of that. He's talking about the situation, right, and how he's above the drama, but then at the end of the video, he still showed the vlog of him and his daughter going to Disney. So it's a little bit hypocritical, because if you didn't want to bring the drama, if you didn't want to bring it up, you wouldn't have have posted the vlog from Disney, but you know.
And that is one of the recent things she had to say about me online. So like, you're posting our text messages online, which is like, hey, whatever. And then calling me a deadbeat dad. So it's like, one, she made it seem like I knew that she wanted to take her to Disneyland later on in the year for her birthday or something like that. I did not. We don't speak like that. If you guys didn't know, we don't. Unless we have to. And that kind of sucks too, because I've also sent 2-3 messages, long messages, trying to be cordial and trying to be friends and trying to be like, let's just do this for Celine. And she denied all those for her own reasons, whatever she would like to say about that. So you've denied to have a relationship with me. You've denied to put everything aside for Celine. You've denied to do all those things. But we're supposed to be communicating and going to Disneyland together. That doesn't make any sense. And I also didn't know that deadbeat dads take their kids to Disneyland for the day. I didn't know that deadbeat dads took their kids anywhere. I didn't know deadbeat dads were even around. But hey, I guess 2022 is different, but I guess you learn new things every day.
He also posted a few images on Instagram where he talked again about the exposing and that he doesn't want to be involved in it. So I'll read you what he posted. Please do not look to me for any exposing or responses or negative slander towards my child's mom or the situation. I have nothing to say. I do not move that way anymore. I have nothing but love in my heart. I'm happy. My daughter is happy, and that's all that matters. And then his next post was about Catherine's birthday. He wished her happy birthday, and he posted a picture where Catherine was holding Celine, his daughter. So he's still disrespecting Shyla's wish not to show his daughter online, which just goes to show that he doesn't really care about her opinion, and if he has the opportunity, he would be showing off his daughter. Now, in the picture that I'm showing you, it's a screenshot from Spillsesh's video because I didn't grab the screenshots right away and, you know, the story expires. So her picture that she posted in her video was censored, so you're seeing that picture, but also I don't want to show the child's face anyway. That's on Landon McBroom. And finally, let's talk about Gabbie Hanna. We're gonna give you a little update because we made a video on her recently and there's been a lot of people covering the subject. I know it's very sensitive, but I think it's safe to say that a little update should be given, just, you know, to check on her. And also quite a few things have happened since the last video that we made on the subject, and a lot of people have quite opposite opinions on the matter. So to give an update on Gabbie Hanna, she has been cooling off on socials, as it seems. Not as many TikToks anymore. In fact, she hasn't posted anything in the last 2 or 3 days as of recording this. But overall, she seems to be in a much better and clearer headspace, which is good to hear, good to see. She expressed that she has been open about being diagnosed with bipolar 2, and it's quite easy for her to just post a quick TikTok, and it doesn't really take that long for her.
I've been really open with the fact that I'm bipolar. My therapist who diagnosed me with bipolar 2 is also bipolar type 2, and she told me, why do you keep treating mania like a bad thing? Did people tell you mania was a bad thing? Because mania is just a heightened sense of energy. So I, instead of misfiring my manic energy that I was blessed with, decided to focus it into things that could actually create change. That doesn't make me a perfect person, but it makes me a lightning rod. So if I can harness the attention of major news outlets and reach the world whenever I want at my fingertips, I decided to talk about what matters. And that's what I'm going to be doing for forever. And I'll also still do fashion and makeup and self-care shit too.
Gabbie has also said that she's seen TMZ talking about her.
I found out yesterday I was on TMZ again. I actually didn't know. I haven't been on Twitter, Instagram. I haven't turned on my TV. I haven't been like searching the news at all. But just like Brit, hit TMZ.
And now for a few specific things that I want to touch on that I don't know if they're necessarily problematic or not, but people have been talking mostly about those things that she has posted. The first thing is a letter that is basically an introduction to her neighbors. In it, she says what she does for a living. She talks about art, design, music. She talks about where she's from, that she talks self mostly, that she has anxiety. And then she writes a poem that I'll read to you right now. All of that in summary: I'd rather hate an enemy. Oh, that would be a shame. I surely hope you feel the same. And then on the last page, which people have been talking mostly about that, and I've been saying, you were doing so good until this. Basically, she says that she just wants to lay in her pool naked and also enjoy time in the jacuzzi, if you know what I mean. I will put a screenshot right now, but censor the words because, you know, YouTube doesn't like that. Also, apparently Gabbie made an insensitive TikTok about pregnant women, in particular women who are single moms, early on, teen moms, etc. I couldn't find it because she privated it, but she addressed it in this following TikTok.
I just privated a TikTok that I made earlier because I said something about doing it the right way and the smart way, and having my home and then my kids. And then I read some comments and people were saying like, you know, I had kids at this age and I seem to be just fine. Isn't that da 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 da? And then I realized, you know what, that was really like judgmental of me. I was triggered because I do feel really judged by a lot of people that I don't have kids yet. And I know why I don't have kids yet and why I chose the path that I did. But that's still no excuse for me to insist that other people did it wrong, because truly every single baby is a miracle, no matter what stage of life that it comes in. What I meant by what I was saying is I really hope to be able to lead by example for the future of our mothers and our children, because the way society and time puts pressure on us, there's so much pressure.
She pretty much said that she wasn't trying to be malicious towards single young moms. She tried to explain that she felt judged for not having kids yet, but that's not an excuse for her to judge others how or when they become parents. And the interesting thing that people pointed out in the comments is that she is able to choose which things she takes or tries to take accountability for. Some said that they forgive her, others asked if she's also gonna address her other insensitive TikToks, like the trans and POC stuff. Some recognized she sounds much calmer and were encouraging her to take care of herself and also to get off of socials. And finally, to this update, let's talk about that Gabbie has been now checked up on 2 times by professionals due to the many calls that the LAPD has received about her. We talked about this for a bit in the last video, but here she had really mixed feelings and reaction to telling us what happened.
Hey, Officer Albert Burke, I believe. Why did I get a thing about ongoing 911 abuse? I haven't called 911 once. Check the records. I haven't called 911 once. In fact, if you'd like, I can show you the footage of every single time I asked you to please stop coming to my house and to ignore them. So why don't you go to my neighbor's house who called the cops on the dogs? Literally, they called the cops on the dogs. 911 abuse? The colored girl in the suburban area?
The narrative seems to be that police broke into her house, they almost took her, they harassed her on her property, put her in handcuffs. But because she wasn't in danger or endangering anyone else, they let her be. She thanked them, but she also criticized them for the way that they handled her and the situation. But yeah, to sum up, Gabbie seems to be in a much calmer, relaxed mood. She's not really posting as frequently as last week. No 100 TikToks in less than a day. However, she is still continuing to talk about religion. She had this one post where she wrote the 10 Commandments on her front yard. She's been posting clips of her just spraying water, and then people have been mocking her for not knowing about the California drought. And then she responds by posting a clip of a kid's water cycle song. And lastly, she has been talking about the break-in from that Nick guy and her recent experience with the police. So yeah, please let me know, how do you feel about all the topics that we talked about? Is there anything else that you would like us to cover? Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. We post new videos every single week. That's it. Bye, guys.